Joanne, these scenes like this are playing out all across Warren. This at the Stornon home just off Champaign Avenue and Shaner in Warren. And you can see here live pictures, photojournalist Marlon Faulkner behind the lens of the camera showing you these live pictures of what they're not able to salvage. This is cardboard from contaminated water, a drenched towel from contaminated water that flooded the basement here. And if we can show what they're able to salvage, you can see right there the salvageable stuff. This is a scene all over Warren. Let's take a look at this video shot earlier today, and you can see the piles of trash, massive piles of trash here. And also, look at this TV. People having to salvage TVs because they're ruined. Piles of carpet, contaminated. The fear mold could set in, becoming a health hazard. These piles of trash line Champaign Avenue, line streets of Warren, everywhere. This homeowner that we got a chance to talk to shows us his basement where he was able to put stuff higher than normal, but still he doesn't know what he'll be able to salvage. He doesn't know what he'll be able to do. Larry Stornon is one guy that we caught up with, and he says this is his 15th flood he's had to contend with, but luckily this time it wasn't as bad as 2011 because he had some sump pumps. Take a listen to what he had to say.
Whatever's down there that got wet has to come out. You got grease coming out of the sewer that it's bacterial grease, and it's not good for you. It's not healthy. So we have to have it all out of there. I have to tear the whole basement apart, and it's got to be trashed.
That is a sad word here, Joanne, trashed. So many people telling me their basements, one guy said demolished. I mean, he has nothing that he can salvage. And again, the fear here, a health hazard. Black mold can set in within 24 to 48 hours. Joining me now live to talk about what he's doing for the people of Warren is Mayor Jim Fouts. Mayor Fouts, you want to join us not only to tell us what you're doing, but also the fact you want to make a plea to Governor Snyder. Tell us a little bit about that plea.
Yes, my plea to Governor Snyder is to please declare this area to be a disaster area, so that then it can be declared a federal disaster area and we can get much needed FEMA funds for all of the victims. Like Champaign, this street was hard hit. There are a number of streets that are hard hit, and there are really some heart-wrenching stories. I've talked to numerous people the last several nights. I've been on the phone till 11, the night before till 1, and it's all the same thing. I don't have the money to be able to afford to clean this place up. In some cases, I talked to one woman, it's going to cost her $15,000. She's got 3 children. She doesn't know where she's going to get the money. I've talked to numerous seniors, many of them 83, 85, 86, nearly 90 years old. They don't have the money to clean it up. Some people have told me, I'm just going to have to put up with it because I can't afford it. I think we have a looming public health problem in the city of Warren, and I think throughout the metro area. So I'm pleading with Governor Snyder to please declare this a disaster area. Please work toward getting a federal disaster declaration here so we can get much needed FEMA funds. There are too many people that don't deserve this, and least of all, they can't afford it and they need help now, not later.
Mayor Fouts joining us live, making that plea very, very clear that he's asking for this to be a disaster area. That is the very latest from Warren this afternoon. Joanne, back to you.
Yeah, what